Have you ever studied English for years but still can't speak fluently? You know grammar, you understand reading, you even recognize many words, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. If that sounds like you, don't worry, you are not alone. In today's video, I'll show you the real reasons why you can't speak English and how to fix them. The first reason is simple. You are learning English passively. You watch videos, you read books, you listen podcasts, but you don't speak. Let's think about this. Can you learn swimming by watching videos? Of course not. Speaking is a skill, not just knowledge. If you don't practice speaking, your brain cannot build speaking ability. The second reason is fear. Many people are afraid of making mistakes, sounding stupid, being judged, so they stay silent. But here is the truth. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Every fluent speaker today was once a beginner who made many mistakes. If you wait until you are perfect, you would never start. Another big mistake is focusing too much on grammar. You try to build perfect sentences, remember every rule, avoid every mistake, and when you think too much, you speak too slowly. Another tool, native speakers don't think about grammar when they're speaking, they speak naturally. You should focus more on communication, ideas, and confidence. Speaking requires repetition, but many learners learn a word once, then forget it. That's normal. Your brain needs repetition to remember. You must repeat sentences, repeat conversations, speak daily. The more you repeat, the more natural English becomes. Another important reason is you don't think in English. This is a big one. Most learners think in their native language first, then translate into English. This process makes you speak slowly. For example, your native language is Vietnamese, you have to translate from Vietnamese to English in your mind and then speak out. That's why you hesitate. Instead, you try to think directly in English. Use simple sentences like "I'm tired, I want a coffee, I go to work." So something like that. I think it's simple but powerful. Consistency is everything. Many people study hard for 2 days, then stop for 1 week. This doesn't work. Speaking English is like going to the gym. You need daily practice, small effort, long-term consistency. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day is enough if you do it every day. I think you already understand the problem. And then I will give you some tips to practice speaking. If you have chance to speak with foreigners, I think this is the fastest way to improve your speaking skills. Because you are forced to speak English, you cannot use native language and you learn real communication. At first, it will be difficult. You may feel nervous. You may not understand everything, but that's okay. That's how you grow. You can use language exchange apps, online communities, or even random conversations to speak. I think one day you can speak fluently. The second method is shadowing or speak like a native. Shadowing, this means you listen and repeat immediately, like a shadow. For example, you hear I'm going to work today. You repeat again, I'm going to work today. You need try to copy pronunciation, speed, and emotion. This helps you sound more natural. Have lots of people they refer this technique to practice speaking skills. I think it's also helpful for you. The third method is simple but powerful. That is, record yourself when you are speaking. Speak for 1 to 2 minutes about your day, your thoughts, your plans, then listen again. You will notice your mistakes, your pronunciation, your fluency. I also using this method to improve my speaking skills, and I think this is very helpful. Another way to improve your speaking skills is thinking in English. You do not need a partner, you do not need an app, just your brain. For example, you think in your mind is I'm walking, I feel tired, I need coffee. Do it every day. Slowly, English becomes natural. This is some tips I bring for you to improve your speaking skills. You don't need a perfect method, you just need to practice consistently, speak every day and not be afraid. Choose one method and start today, or even you can do all the methods. Each day one method I think is also helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to improve your English step by step and learn how to study by yourself more effectively, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll share more simple and practical methods to help you speak English with confidence, and see you in next video.